Welcome back to the Leadership Lattice. I'm Ann Spohr and this is Joe Assell, CEO of GolfTEC. And we'd like to continue the discussion today and talk about hiring and mentoring.
I think the key for me has been in making the correct hires. And if you hire the right person, then it's easy to lead them and manage them. It's really all about the talent that's on your team.
That's interesting because that leads me to one of my other questions is how do you hire? How do you look for those leaders and what do you look for?
Well, we've been very successful in working through our network and friends and people we know in business to find the additional executive talent that we need on our team. But for us, it's really all about getting to know the person. I'm not as concerned about the technical, black and white previous experience that they may have or a line on a resume. I'm most concerned about getting to know them as a person and their personality and their work ethic and how I think they will fit within our dynamic team. We're not a big, formal, stiff organization. We're still very flexible and entrepreneurial, and I need someone who can fit in and ride the ups and downs and really contribute the day they arrive. But most importantly, fit in on our team that we have and help us get better when we add a new person.
So what are some of the questions you ask to get to those qualities that you're looking for?
I will do some scenario and role playing with them on a certain situation that may happen in this office and ask them how they deal with it and what their response would be. I'll ask them about other difficult challenges they've had in the past and previous career positions they've had. But more than anything, for me, it's not the specific questions, it's just time. I like to take lots of lunches, dinners, coffee, and just get to know somebody. And the more time you spend with someone, really their personality and their strengths just start to come out. And I just want to get to know them as a person. And the more I understand what makes them tick, I get a good grasp of how they'll fit within our team.
So the cultural fit is really the key issue for you.
Absolutely.
Joe, you mentioned mentors. As you've grown the business, you've utilized mentors to help you do that. Can you tell me about that process, who those mentors were, and what they've actually done for you and enabled you to grow in your career?
Sure. When we started the business, I was 23 years old, and I had a lot of good ideas and a lot of energy, but didn't have a lot of real experience to reflect upon when making decisions. And so the first mentor I had was Clayton Cole, who was the head golf professional at Cherry Hills Country Club. I had worked for him on an internship while in college, and Clayton was my co-founding partner in GolfTEC. And we had dinner every Monday for 3 years straight, and it was a regular, permanently on our calendars. And every Monday I would come with my list of challenges and the things I was thinking through. And Clayton was a fantastic mentor in helping process the decisions we were making and being a sounding board and reflecting on his 30 or 40 years in the golf industry at that time. And we really made some great decisions together, and he helped me understand how to process an entire business situation and make the right decision.
What was the biggest impact he's had on you over the years?
You know, Clayton is just an extraordinary person. I think his biggest impact on me has been helping me manage other people, treat other people with respect, treat not only your employees but other people you're doing business with integrity and respect and honesty and being very straightforward in everything you do. And those who know Clayton know that's what he lives by, and really instilling that culture in GolfTEC from day one has been important.
Have you had other mentors?
I have, and I would say a real second mentor for me in kind of taking the baton from Clayton has been Tom Gart. Tom is chairman of Gart Capital Partners. They're our largest investor, and Tom stepped in as our business was getting a lot larger and our business was really maturing and taking on an entirely new scope of challenges that we have to address. And Tom really instilled a lot of discipline and financial organization and helped us with some of our bigger strategic thinking. And Tom really has helped guide me for the last 10 years in managing the business.
Joe, it sounds like identifying mentors as an entrepreneur and different mentors for the different stages has been a critical success factor as GolfTEC has evolved.
It's been extremely critical, and I can honestly say we would not be here today or be to the level we're at if it wasn't for the mentors that have helped me along the way.
That's a really great lesson for other entrepreneurs. Thanks, Joe. Please stay tuned for part 3, where we'll continue the discussion with Joe.